Okay, how would they take it out on them? In what way? Okay, here's a guy who's been rejected by all the girls that he really wanted to date. So he finally gets selected by a girl that maybe he didn't really want to date. So how would he take that out on her?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is when they're out having a lovely dinner. Suddenly, he finds he doesn't have his wallet.
Do you know anybody that's ever happened to where a guy just said, "Excuse me, I've got to go to the bathroom," and then leaves her with the check for both plates?
It hasn't happened to me personally.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have had a friend who thought she had found Mr. Right until she found out that his dine and dash was an experience for her she never wanted to repeat.
Now, some of the other things I've noticed that men do on a dinner date where they show they're upset about something is sometimes they'll may talk too much about them in a good way and talk to the girl, ask her to explain herself, and anything she says, he criticizes.
I think that a lot of women are really good listeners. And when you find a good listener, you tend to take advantage of it.
And what about the treatment of waiters and waitresses? I hear sometimes a man will be bitter on a date and he'll take it out on a waiter or a waitress. Are you familiar with that type of protocol?
I have seen that. And yes, this time it would be a personal experience. The gentleman I was with, he was upset about something, and he did take it out by criticizing everything that the waitress did. She was too slow. She was too fast to check how often we wanted anything additional, something else to eat, and it didn't matter if she stopped every 5 minutes or she left us alone for 20 minutes. It was something to criticize. And at the end, he said, oh, she wasn't a very good waitress, and he basically gave her pennies on the dime.
That reminds me of a girl who was upset with me on two accounts. Number one, she was upset with me because I was talking to another girl. I was out with my daughter. She was out with her two sons, and she wanted to go to McDonald's because they've got some balls that the kids could play in and some sliding boards or some different things. And I said, fine, we'll go to McDonald's. I said, but listen, can you not bring your drama into McDonald's? Please, let's let the kids have a good time. She goes, no problem, no problem. So as the kids started to play, me and her got in line to make the order. She was in front of me. So she walks up to the register, and the lady didn't say anything. So then my girlfriend said to the cashier, do you have a problem? And the girl said, what do you mean, do I have a problem? I didn't say anything. She goes, that's the problem. She goes, I want to hear what I came here to hear. And she said, what do you want to hear? She goes, what about this, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? You didn't say that. So until you say that, I'm not making my order. And then she goes, well, I don't have to say that. She goes, well, you're going to say that. She goes, no, I'm not going to say that. So then she said, well, then I want to speak to a manager. She says, I am the manager. Then she goes, well, I want to speak to the district manager. Well, he's not here. Well, somebody's going to say to me, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? And she goes, nobody here is obligated to say that. So then what my girlfriend did was she took a tray that was supposed to be picked up by a customer that was waiting. She picked it up and tossed it behind the counter and said, we're leaving. Well, the kids didn't get a chance to play.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound quite fair.
No, so we had to get the kids out, and the kids would go, what happened, Dad? I said, well, the lady didn't say, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? And my daughter said, well, she was supposed to say that.